is up, everybody? Welcome back to the RC Dirt Oval podcast. We did not take such a long break this time, but we are back. And tonight, I wish I had a drum roll. I think we need like special theme music, like some John Cena type intro or something. The man, the myth, the legend, Tim Rothenberger has taken a night off from 9 nights a week of racing to join us. What is up, Tim?
Not much, buddy. How have you been?
I'm good, man. Not as busy as you, though, apparently.
Yeah, racing's actually slowed down, but work, we're just picked back up again, so.
Yeah.
Soaking up what I can now that the racing season's stopped. Got to pay for my 2021 Chili Bowl trip.
There you go. Oh, no, you were supposed to say 2020 Chili Bowl. You said that wrong.
No, it has been confirmed that 2021 is officially happening.
Okay. All right. Well, if we can't get you this year, we'll get you that year.
Yep.
So, Tim, it's been crazy. I think we'd have it scheduled. I don't know how many podcasts we have had scheduled and then had to cancel.
10, 15?
At least.
Yeah.
At least. And then last week, Tim was like, oh, man, somebody at my work had a heart attack, and I got to go in at 3 a.m. I was like, good grief, man. You just like, it's something. Or what was it pink eye or mono you had running through the house? And dude, it's been everything.
Yeah.
It's everything, but like you've not yet come with like, man, the dog ate my homework. Like that's the one I've been waiting on.
Yeah, and amongst all that, my grandfather's not doing too good. So, he's been coming and gone. So he's been at his house and then back at my parents' house for a little bit.
Gotcha.
The guy I work with had a heart attack. What was it? Oh, middle of last week.
Yeah.
So I had to cover his work. It's the name of the game, man.
Yeah. It is, buddy. I get it. It has been a crazy summer, work-wise and schedule-wise for me. 2 boys in football, and our dog that we ended up having to put him down, and then we've ended up with 2 new puppies, and craziness, man.
Yep.
Craziness.
That's all right. We still managed to pull in. Josh and I raced 57 events this year. I know we had six double headers in a row. I know that.
57 races you made.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous, man.
Love it. I'm not gonna lie though, I was a little burnt towards the end of the season. My censored version of caring.
Yes,
was slowly drifting.
I can imagine.
So.
I can imagine. Well, I think I maybe had 7 races this year. I think
that's good.
Yeah.
Is that an all-time high?
No, it's not actually. No, it's funny. I was in my office the other day and I was looking. That's where I keep all my plaques and trophies. I had a crap ton in 2016. I must have raced a lot that year. So, yeah. But that would make sense because then, like, so 16, 17. Yeah, so it wasn't long after that. Then we had the baby. And so slowed things down a little bit.
Yeah,
that's good, man.
That has a tendency to do that.
Yeah. Yep. So, real quick before we dive into too much, I just want to give a special shout out to all the guys down at the Dixie Nats. That practice started today. Today is Thursday. We had a lot of requests to try to get an episode done Tuesday night so that people had something to listen to while driving to the Dixie Nats. We did not make that, but hopefully you can enjoy this episode on your drive home. Hope you guys that are listening to it driving home had fun. And we're happy with your results so far. Practice looks great. Track looks great. A lot of big names there. Should be a good event. When are you going to make that one, Tim?
Dixie Nest? Isn't that a foam tire?
Yeah, it's foam tire, but they run a loose dirt class sprint, and then they also run SC Mod.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach, man. That's cool.
It's not that far.
No, it's not. No. All right, so we'll try to jog our memories here the best. We were going to have you on for a big special announcement, but that didn't happen. So in the middle of the summer, you announced that you were signed with J Concepts.
Yes, sir.
So you are officially big time now. You have a legit, like, you take the personal jet with Rona and Mayfield and Rivkin.
Those guys don't even know who I am.
What? Come on, man.
Nah, I honestly wasn't going to put in for it, but then Josh kind of pushed me a little bit and said, you should.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think I have an opportunity, because to me, that's a big deal. I mean, those are guys that I watched growing up. And then I did put in an application, and I talked to Jason a little bit. He said, get with him. Mm-hmm. Got everything, and it went through pretty quick. Got my 20-page contract with every little detail in it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what did I get myself into? I've got a bunch of sponsors, but that was the first one that I've had that had, 20-page.
Right.
Big deal. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm extremely happy with it. I enjoy racing for them. I love their tires, always have. And hopefully they'll keep me on for next season.
There you go, man. I don't see why they wouldn't. I even heard, I shouldn't say heard, I even saw that you're so big time now with J Concepts that you get special tires with silver lettering on the outsides.
I do. I did get some special tires with silver lettering on the outside.
Oh, yeah, man.
They weren't from the J Concepts factory, but they were definitely had silver.
They said J Concepts on the outside, man.
They did.
That must have been a throwback logo, though, because I'm not familiar with that logo.
It actually said J-Con.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, so congrats, buddy. I think that's awesome. I'm pumped for you. We've had Rona on the show a couple times. I think Jason's good people. I really like that he's active and involved with all the aspects of it. I think that says a lot about a company. So, yeah. And then let's see what else is going on. Boy. Well, you've changed car brands
again. Yeah.
Well, I don't think we I don't think we recorded any when you were running another one.
Yeah, that was true. There was one in between episodes.
Yeah. So what are you driving now?
AFX, man.
AFX. My man Phil.
Yeah, AFX. I don't know. I just like experimenting with the different chassis. I like seeing what's out there. So, I've run a Mach 1 for a while. Mach 1 is a very solid car. No complaints with it.
Right.
I just struggled a little bit with getting some of the twitchiness out of the chassis.
Okay.
From my own self. Same with the Outlaw 4s.
Right.
And I love the Outlaw 4s. Had a lot of success with them too. I think you can have success with any chassis if you put the time and effort into it.
Oh, for sure.
But I would say that the AFX is definitely probably the best suited for my driving style.
Right.
And obviously, I'm really familiar with the AE stuff, so.
Oh yeah.
That's a big plus for me. But yeah, Phil was quick with getting me a chassis, and hooked me up, and I'm actually waiting for another one to show up tomorrow. So I have a EDM coming tomorrow. Should be here. Can't wait, man. I actually didn't. I bought that off of Adam Derry.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought his old AFX.
Very cool. Yeah, Phil's a good dude too, man. I like Phil, and Phil made the big announcement that I guess AFX now, you might as well say, is a big tent as well, because they took over BBE, and then they have the distribution. I can't remember what all that was called.
5-star hobbies.
5-star hobbies. Yep. So what?
Yeah, they're all partnered up now.
Okay. The big conglomerate now, man.
Yep.
Right on. It's cool, man. I like it. Making moves, changes, dirt ovals, evolving, growing.
Good, because Phil's able to focus on, the chassis side of it and cutting parts. So parts are readily available.
Right. Yeah, that's huge. Got to be able to supply, man. Got to be able to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I've not done much traveling at all this year. So let's stick with your traveling. You came down and ran WNRC's King of Sling Summer Point Series.
Yep.
What was your takeaway, man? Did you have fun?
Oh, I always run. WNRC is, on the East Coast, the only true loose dirt track.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't groove up at all. It's always got at least a layer of dust on it.
Yep.
You can't really run anything other than a pin tire unless you're Russ Lebo and have 5-weight oil in your rear shock so that the rear end is squatted all the way down.
All right.
He'll listen to this. He'll laugh at me.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, it's very difficult to get a bar-style tire to hook up down there, but
right.
I know the sprinters love that track.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you what, sprinter tires, whether it grooves up or is dusty, they're really consistent on a lot of different surfaces. Not the fastest tires sometimes,
right?
But probably one of the most consistent.
Yeah, man, I don't know how much to say about that. I'll say this about the Sprinter tire, and this is probably going to come out of my mouth a lot over the next coming months. You said it might not be the best, fastest tire possible for that track, any track, but it's going to work.
Yep.
Like if it's loamy, if it's dusty, if it's grooving up a little bit, the tire's going to work, man. You're not going to be on ice, and yeah, that's a pretty impressive tire, man. I'm digging it, and can't wait to get the short course version. Give that a shot. So, Tim, I know you went home with a lot of hardware from the Point series. What all did you?
Hang on, I'm looking up. They're above my head on the wall. I got. What do I got here? Race number 1, I got first place in sprint.
Dude, no, just tell me the total overall points. We don't need to be here till midnight for each race.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I figured you'd want to hear all of them.
Not really.
No. Yeah, I got first in EDM and first in sprint.
There you go. Yep. There you go. You were solid all year, man. Solid all year. You're like a Timex watch, man.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's good. Serious, man. That's a compliment.
I know it is a compliment.
Okay. All right.
I'm taking it as a compliment.
Okay.
I still have a lot to learn, buddy.
Yeah.
I always look at it that way. Always.
Don't we all? Yeah, you'll find out 2021, buddy. You'll find out then. always more to learn.
Yep.
Never stop. Never stop. So yeah, no, it was fun, man. We had a great group of guys. Really no drama. We had the finale and a bunch of guys came for that. Lebo, Farron's, 30 mod sprints. Doug and Austin Furman came. It was good race, man. I think, and everybody I talked to, one thing that I'm adamant about is, if I reach out and try to get somebody to come to something, one of the first things I do is afterwards is like, okay, give me honest feedback. We're not going to make it better unless we have honest feedback. And everyone I spoke with had a blast. They just loved it and can't wait till the series next year. So up and on to bigger things, man. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, there's rumor. I don't know if it's official yet. Aren't we adding 2 more races to that next year?
Yeah, I think that is the plan.
2 more races and 1 more drop, I understand.
Yeah, I think that's the tentative plan. Yeah, Adam and I joked with Adam today. I said, Adam, we do got to take a break from everything and get the rules and everything nailed down for next year. He's like, yeah. Adam and I are a little busy right now. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you are ever anywhere near the Northeast and you want to try some like legit loose dirt, and I just know, if you're like a prima donna that's going to get a little upset because you might get a hole in a corner or something, this is probably not the track for you. We're on legit loose dirt. This is, think back to 15 years ago, but seriously, come check it out. It is a blast. Look for it next year. Make it a point. Come out and visit us. You will have a good time.
Yeah, that was supposed to be on Brian Erb's checklist until he lost the wheel.
Yeah, on his real car.
On his real car on the way there. We all felt so bad for him. 3 hours away.
I was gutted, dude. I was really looking forward to him coming out to WNRC. Yeah, that's horrible. What a way to start a trip off.
You have to run with him at Ultimate a little bit.
Yeah.
His 17.5 car was on rails.
Right.
Oh my God, was it on rails? But then he ran pretty good at mod too, a couple times. He was trying a couple different chassis. He had the lefty chassis because it was pretty much a high bite track.
Gotcha.
And you can run slicks. My home track is grooved up pretty good now.
Wow.
So, see what happens.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be changing it for next year.
Okay. Yeah, they're going 5th scale too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man. There you go. You need one of them big gas motors.
Yeah. No. No, I'll pass.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. Yeah, so what else we got going on, man? It feels like there's I don't even know. It's probably been 2 months, 3 months? It's been 3 months, I'd say, since you've been on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just too busy, man. Too big now, man. You're flying around on Rona's personal jet and jet setting now, man. Don't have time for us small people. It's okay.
I still talk to you.
I know you do. There's no time for the podcast. Busy guy,
podcast
man.
Is the biggest issue with the podcast is just late.
Man, it was 9:00 tonight. That is not late. You old man now or something?
Oh, man.
Come on.
I'm going to be nice right now.
Okay.
Not all of us get to make our own hours.
Don't be jealous.
I might be just a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So 2020 Chili Bowl. So you're not going to make it, unfortunately, but dang, 1 hour, 58 minutes, 400 entries sold out. Dude, that sounds like an off-road race. You hear about that stuff in off-road. You know, those big crazy events selling out in hours. People on a waiting list. I got tickets booked and paid for. Airbnb is booked and paid for. Cars are ready. No, they're not. No. 2 cars are ready. Still got to get some tires, paint bodies, graphics, but yeah.
Did I lose you, Tim? No, I have to say, no, I'm just thinking about the Chili Bowl and all of that went on there.
Yeah. Well, we're going to celebrate the Dirt Oval going big time and selling out in 2 hours.
It was good.
We'll let the drama be the drama. I mean, look, it can't be a Chili Bowl without some drama. You know, if we're not crying about tires, we're crying about something else. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta cry, dude. It's not RC without crying. You know I'm right.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Come on, Tim. We got to talk about something else, man. I'm going to get going. I've said it. I'll say it again. If you don't like something, don't want to go. You don't have to share your opinion about you not liking it and not going. I mean, really, it's just that simple.
So, changing the subject.
Yeah.
So, I got the opportunity to run Alfie's 2020 car.
Yes,
I did. And one thing I will have to say that that 2020 GFRP was very impressive. I was very impressed with the car. I thoroughly enjoyed running it. So, Dustin, hats off to you. Great car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
What about my other car?
Which one?
The Prodigy.
Oh, Prodigy. I don't know who set up that Prodigy for Alfie, but it was on rails.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I don't know who he mailed it to. I'm guessing
that car. That car has not left my possession since I got it, Jack. Okay, and look, you saw me struggle to no end with that car.
Yes, you did. Yeah,
that car is money now.
Yep, it is money. The driver, we're working on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there with the driver.
If I can get to the point I can run 57 races every 3 years, you better look out.
All I can say. Nah, you'll still step on it.
Oh, of course, man.
You'll still step on it.
It's full send, bro. It's full send.
Yeah.
That's the only way we go.
Yeah, I know. I'll watch you race. Yeah, the Prodigy looked good. Whatever you've been working on, and all the upgrades that you've been doing, that you've been telling me about, it looked really good. Finally, looked like it belonged on the track.
Yeah,
because when you first started,
oh, dude,
I was just like, that car is literally flat sliding all the way around.
Yep,
and no transfer, no weight, nothing. It was just, it was really bad.
Oh yeah,
and I kind of felt bad for you.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
Y'all,
I'm not a jerk all the time. Just 90%.
All the hooligans talked so much trash.
That's because that's what we do. You know that.
So much trash.
That's because that's what we do.
Who won the points is what I'm going to ask.
Who won the points?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't look at that points list.
Okay.
I'm guessing you.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, well, you ain't winning it next year. I can tell you that.
Okay, buddy. Okay. I hear
you. Dustin, I need a Prodigy. I'm going to put him a couple laps down.
Hey, you know what? I heard there might be a fast guy in the Northeast getting one. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, legit fast guy. Not a hack like me. Legit fast guy.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you liked my cars, Tim.
I did. I enjoyed running your 2020 car. Tell you the truth, when I was in my limbo of deciding where I was going, I considered it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I thought about all of the trash talk.
Oh, bro. Oh, my gosh.
And then all the amount of words that I would have to eat.
Oh, it would never end.
So then I decided, you know what? That's not an option anymore.
Dude,
nah.
You could be 78 years old and I'll call you up and dog you out. I'll call you from the nursing home. Tim. How's that GFRP, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Got to.
That's coming up soon, isn't it?
What's that?
The nursing home.
You got jokes. No, not quite yet.
No. I'll come visit you.
Thank you, man.
We'll put up a little 1RC track you can play off the side of the bed. I'll flip your car back over every time.
Here we go. Here we go.
You spin out in the corner.
Here we go. All right, buddy.
See, you miss me. This is 3 months. 3 months of not getting to pick on you because you're a busy man.
Yeah.
And I'm a busy guy.
Thanks, buddy.
Anytime. I'm here for you. Always.
We'll get you back in another 3 months. Don't call me. I'll call you.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're getting a little loopy. So I guess the next thing on my list would be the announcement that Motorama Events put out last week that they will not be having 1/10 scale off-road this coming year, 2020. And of course, Facebook lost its mind and exploded with how dare they, and et cetera, et cetera. So, Tim, I know you got some off-road buddies. I know they were quite upset. I get
just
it.
A little bit.
If it was a race I enjoyed.
Yeah.
They had, dude.
It is what it is. I mean, I do know a lot of the guys that run that event, and they were upset, which, if you look forward to that event every year, I'm sure I would have been the same. If I would still be racing off-road, I would probably, I don't usually race Motorama off-road, but I would have probably been upset too. But numbers don't lie.
Yeah, that's for sure. We pulled that up the other day, and I think at the peak it was above 400.
Yep.
450 something, and then it's been in a steady decline. And this past year, it wasn't even 200. It was like 190 something. So yeah, I get their aspect. So any of those guys, I know we have some guys that run off-road and oval that listen to this show, and sorry guys that you lost it. But on a positive note, Tim, the RC Dirt Oval at Motorama gets the entire barn now.
Yes.
For us.
Yep.
Well, almost all of it. I think some of the 8th scale guys overflow pit into that barn. So I'm sure we'll get some dirty looks if they are indeed over there. They will look at our stupid cars and think we're crazy, and we'll do the same. But that's fine. So let's get into it just a little bit. So last year, for anybody who listens to the show, they'll remember the story that the track was falling apart. And Tim, you already knew the guy running it. Mm-hmm. Chris Marquette? Marquette, okay. Didn't want to butcher his name. And I think you kind of introduced us, or I don't know, somehow Chris and I got together and we all jumped in, helped him fix the track, got it brought back together. So we kind of started a relationship. And fast forward to this year, Chris and I were talking and we brought in Adam, who owns WNRC. And we all found out that they were going to get the big building. And so, Chris is like, well, we have to take it up. So Chris asked, if we would jump in and help, and said, absolutely. And Chris was like, okay, well, I got the journalism background. I'll handle, marketing and that type of stuff and write-ups and race calling and all that. And you take care of the track and the rules and the classes. And since you have the relationships, sponsorships and all that, and we'll all work together and we'll make this a good event. So Chris and Adam and myself, along with the wonderful people at Motorama who have given us the opportunity, we have been full tilt planning, and we hope, today's Thursday, we're hoping by this weekend to have a Facebook page up. Just be on the lookout. I'll be inviting people to like it and sharing it from the podcast page. Because February 15th and 16th of 2020 at the Pennsylvania Farm Center will be the Northeast Nationals at Motorama. You ready to go, Tim?
Yeah. Hopefully I win it again.
Well, that would be cool. But I'm just going to tell you, I've already heard there's going to be some out-of-town invaders coming in.
All right.
Oh, you ain't scared?
Mm-mm. They're just drivers.
Okay.
They're just drivers, buddy.
Okay. I
don't get stuck on names like you do.
No, I ain't stuck on names. I've just seen them race. It's a whole other level, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Hey, man. You can show up and show out. I'll be proud of you. Win it again.
I'll do my best.
Oh, there's no doubt. No doubt. So we're going to have Mud Boss, of course, and we're going to have a full list of classes. Sprint and 1/10 late model, SC mod, street stock, wingless sprint, all kinds of good stuff. What are you going to run, Tim?
I don't know yet.
What?
I don't know yet.
That's lame. You mean you don't know yet?
I don't know yet. Probably street stock.
Okay. All right. I hear you. So, yeah. So they're like I said, they're putting us in the big building. They're supplying us with the dirt, and we're going to have access to a skid steer with a full Harley rake there for track builds. So we'll be able to knock track rebuilds out in no time. Full access to water, indoor heated pits, no trailers allowed in the pits. That's one thing, but you can pit. They let the trailers pit right outside, correct, Tim?
Yes. The trailers can be outside in the parking lot, and they have hookups for them, but they are not allowed in the building. So you can...
Correct.
sit in your trailer outside, which is what I'll be doing. But
even at Motorama, you're going to do that?
Yeah, man.
That's lame.
Why?
Because it's Motorama,
dude. It is. This thing is like a Cadillac.
I understand that.
Troy went overboard.
I'm sure Troy goes overboard and everything. I'm sure it is.
No, we're just taking it down to like put our equipment in it. That's it, and then we're gonna set up in the building. I want to be around the guys. I want to, see what I can learn.
Oh, but they're just guys, Tim.
Yeah, I know.
You're not gonna learn anything from them.
I'm just picking on you.
I'm just picking back, brother.
Man.
So yeah. The full rules will be out. I'm final touches on sponsorship packets. Going to get those out. But here's what I can tell you. We got a nice building. We got a nice spread of classes. I've already got commitments of some companies, big companies that want to be involved, want to come out. I'm going to have the equipment available to keep the track in really good shape. I have a huge list of volunteers that want to help see this be a great event, to help with anything they can, from putting up the walls to raking, whatever. So everything is in place for this to be a really awesome event. In my mind, the premier loose dirt race in the Northeast. I can't tell you how excited I am. And I can't tell you how much Motorama is behind this. They said, what do you need to keep the track in good shape? I said, I need a skid steer with a Harley rake on it. They're like, boom, we'll have it. Got an email a couple days later. Your Harley rake will be there. You're ready to roll. So keep in mind that we're going to be using a Harley rake that's double the width of what they're going to be using at the Chili Bowl. So, we'll be rocking and rolling. I think we'll be able to do a track rebuild in well under 30 minutes. So get ready. Save the date. Tentative schedule is right now Friday the 14th will be practice in the evening. And then Saturday morning, bright and early, we will start knocking out races. Adam has ordered tech tools for all the bodies and wings, and I think we're going to try to do pre-tech Friday night and possibly put a sticker on the bodies once they're through. Obviously, some things like SC mod and body rake will have to be checked each time they go on the track, but Adam is all over the tech stuff. Going to be checking voltage. So get ready for that, but it's going to be a good, clean, honest event with as little drama as possible.
I like that idea.
Right? Is it possible to get a couple hundred RC dirt oval racers together in one building and there not be drama? Yeah, it's really possible.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Hand out free duct tape on entry.
Yeah.
I'll supply the duct tape.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. So, Tim, again, for people who listened last year, this is going to sound repetitive. Let's just hit on a little bit of what Motorama is, because I think this is one thing that a lot of people don't grasp, is that one of the draws of the Chili Bowl is, well, the big full-size Chili Bowl is right next door. You can walk over and you can watch the races. But you got to pay for that. That's separate. It's not included with your race entries. At Motorama, there's what, like 1 million square feet under roof?
Yeah, it's 1 million square feet under roof. Motorama is I've been going on for 42 years. I've been going since I was about 7 years old.
Okay, so 53 years for you. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's been going on for, I think this is 42nd year, right?
Yeah, it sounds right. 42nd or 43rd.
Yeah, so they always usually have off-road 110 scale, 1A scale off-road, and crawler course, and sometimes an RC drift course. All those are RC.
Yep.
They have 2 showrooms with anything from dirt cars to chop cars to classic cars that are completely rebuilt to exotics. I mean, anything you can think of. Trucks.
Oh, yeah.
There's usually a whole bunch of guys with jacked up trucks and lift kits on them and stuff like that. I mean, anything has a motor.
Yep.
And then they have, that's in one showroom, and another showroom is usually like mainly race cars.
Yep.
Like mud boggers to sprint cars to late models.
Yep.
I mean, drag cars.
Yep.
And then they have quarter midget racing.
Yep.
At one track. They have go-kart racing at another track. They have dirt bike, four-wheeler, and three-wheeler racing at another track. That's in a humongous bowl-shaped arena inside that building. And then what else do they have? There's more racing. Oh, they have BattleBots.
BattleBots.
Or they call it robot conflict, but it's basically BattleBots.
Right.
And I think that's it.
So yeah, go-karts, quarter midgets, arena cross, quads, the big crawler area, the BattleBots.
They used to have trial bikes.
Okay.
They used to have real fancy trial bikes where they jump from object to object, and they used to do all that too. They kind of phased out, but
okay.
And at one time, believe it or not, the 1 year they actually in a large arena where they race the arena cross, they phased them out 1 year and did oval cars.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they did slingshots.
Okay.
And 600s.
Yeah, I can see that.
And 270s. The 270s would kill you though.
Yeah, I can see that. So yeah, it's, like I said, it's 1 million square feet. It is massive. There is so much to see. They do actually have good food inside the building. There are hotels within 2 minutes. There's like hotels all around this place. It is a destination race. I mean, that's the only way I know to put it.
Well, even if you don't race, it's a destination event because it's the middle of the winter. Yep. Everybody's getting stir crazy.
Yep.
Usually go down. I know the 2 years ago, we raced the first oval race down there. When we came out, there was 16 inches of snow on the ground.
Ooh.
It was awesome. Dude, it was freaking awesome. Took us an hour and a half to find the truck in the parking lot.
Wow.
We're going around swiping back windows looking for a sticker.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. So yeah, more details will be forthcoming. But seriously, especially with no February freeze now, it really fills a void in the Northeast. And I'm kind of thinking like, it's a weekend race, right? So it's not like a week like the Chili Bowl, which most people can't do. And if you didn't get into the Chili Bowl and you're just looking for something to do, this would be another good option. Come out, have a good time, get to see Tim beat everybody else.
One can only wish. I'm not saying that's going to happen. But
no.
I'm wishing.
No, you said it, man. I heard it.
Now you're just trying to start trouble.
Oh, no, buddy. I wouldn't do anything like that.
Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't take your words and remix them so you did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've been at this almost an hour. I think that's kind of good. I think we kind of hit the big stuff. We're going to avoid the drama. We're not into the drama. We're here to have fun. And right now, my life's pretty fun. So we're going to keep it rolling. Timmy, you got anything else, buddy?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing, sir. All right. You have anybody you would like to thank?
Yeah, actually, I'd like to thank all my 2020 sponsors, or no, 2019 sponsors.
Okay.
I'm already working with the 2020 ones, but I had TQ Bodies, a Wagner Heating.
Wait, are you gonna really read all of them? This dude is 35.
What? There's not that many.
It's a ton. Your race reports are volumes.
Volumes. You know what? I'm just gonna block you from seeing them.
I'm fine with that.
Oh wow. You know how you say, your friends are jerks? Well, this confirms it.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, thank you to all my sponsors that supported me in 2019.
Yeah. That's it?
That's it. Oh, you told me to keep it short. I kept it short. I don't want to offend you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm so easily offended. Yeah, guys. It's still crazy, man. We still pick up new listeners. We don't put out episodes in a while, and when we do, they get crazy download numbers. I all the time get asked, when's the next episode coming out? So that's always encouraging. Hopefully Tim's schedule will permit, and we can start knocking some out with Tim. I know Scooter's wanting to come back and give it another go, and then hopefully the planning stuff for Motorama slows down just a touch, and I can get back into getting some of the old timers on. I probably shouldn't call them that, but yeah, we can keep rocking and rolling because it is fun, and I think we're at a good place now, and just having fun was what it was originally intended for. Tim and I have a new plan for 2020. We're avoiding the drama. Right?
No comment.
No comment. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you're going to go into drama.
No, I'm avoiding the drama by saying no comment.
Oh, okay. I'm confused, but that's fine. That happens often. So, I do have to thank all the listeners. That's all I'm thanking tonight, man. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for putting up with our nonsense. Thanks for putting up with Tim. We appreciate it. Is that good?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Cool. All right, guys. Hopefully we will be back very soon. Seriously, as always, thanks again. Stay tuned. We're going to put out some Motorama information. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited. Everybody else is excited. You should be excited too. And until next time, that's a wrap.